Alrighty, hello everybody. I'm coming to you from a different spot in the classroom today. That's totally okay. So what we're going to talk about in this lesson are polygons. What makes up a polygon? How do we classify a polygon? What makes a polygon convex or concave? So what is a polygon? A polygon is a closed figure bounded by three or more straight sides. So all of my sides have to be straight. It meets, the sides only meet in pairs in the same number of vertices, and they do not intersect each other anywhere except those vertices or corners. I'll say vertex. Vertex means corner, corner means vertex. So what does this mean? A polygon has to meet three conditions. First off, every side has to be straight. No curves. You cannot have any curves. All the sides have to be straight. The shape has to be closed. We have to be a closed shape like this. We have to be, like a triangle. We can't have any openings. The segments only meet at the corners. The corners are called vertices. That means none of the sides can cross over each other and still be considered a polygon. The individual parts might be considered a polygon, but as a whole, it's not a polygon. So when we name our polygons, we're going to name them by number of sides. So if a polygon has three sides, you know this, we've been talking about this for quite some time, we call that a triangle. A polygon with four sides is called a quadrilateral. Four sides, like a quad, your quad runners that will run on. Five sides is a pentagon, like the building in Washington, D.C., because it has five sides. Six sides is a hexagon. So those first four names, probably nothing new. Seven sides is called a heptagon. Heptagon for seven sides. Eight sides are stop signs. Those are called octagons. I'm going to slide my picture over. Octagons are eight sides. Nine sides, this is where we start getting into some new fun ones, are nonagons. Nonagons for nine sides. You need to know how to spell these because the homework I'm going to have you type in the names. So don't lose this piece of paper. 10 sides is called a decagon because a decade is 10. Deca is 10. 11 sides is an undecagon. 1 and 10 is 11. 12 is a dodecagon. Now, when we get more than 12 sides, we get tired of calling them by individual names, and we just call them n-gons, where n is going to be the number of sides. So if I say, oh, it has 13 sides, you're going to say 13-gon, or 14-gon, or 15-gon, 20-gon, 100-gon, however many sides it has. So not only are we going to name our polygons by sides, we're also going to decide if they are concave or convex. Now, most of the ones we deal with are called convex, because a convex polygon says all interior angles are less than 180. Well, in general, what does that mean? So you're going to need to write this down. All corners or vertices, because a corner is a vertex, point to the outside of the shape, like these guys. If you notice, all of my corners, let me do this. I'm going to move some stuff around. Oh, they're not letting me move stuff around. All the corners point outside the shape. None of these corners point to the inside of my shape. They are all pointing outside. Boom, boom. Every single one. Every single corner points outside. And the number of sides is the number of corners. Because all the corners point out, they are, these are convex. Now, we have concave polygons. A concave polygon has at least one, could be more, at least one of the interior angles is greater than 180. This means one of the corners, at least one of them, will point to the inside of the shape. So these ones, right here, this angle, there we go, I got that out of the way. Now it'll stick. There we go, this will work. This angle right here is greater than 180. How do I know that angle is greater than 180? Because this angle points to the inside of the shape. The one next to it, here's my angle right here that's greater than 180. How do I know it's greater than 180? Because this angle points in. Now remember, I said at least one. That means more than one. And if you notice, this angle points in, this angle points in, this angle, and that angle all point in. Those shapes are what we call concave. So concave means at least one of the angles points in or they are greater than 180. So when we get together in class next time we meet, we're going to name those polygons by the number of sides they have. So you need to know that list of names. And we will determine if the polygon that I show you is convex or concave. If you have any questions, make sure you write them down. You come into class with them and be ready to answer. Have a great day, Patriots, and we will see you when we see you.